Busy.
I think we're live. I think we're live now.
I'm checking.
Check in. Check in. Check in. Oh, that's shattered. Wait. Come on. Update. Update. It says it's asking me if I want to stop streaming. Why don't we just add this to the laundry list of... Oh, here we go.
Funny. This commercial is so relatable.
Commercials?
You're getting commercial.
You're not sub to me?
No, I don't have Prime anymore.
Oh.
Oh no.
You don't have Prime.
I can host, okay.
No, it's fine. Well, that's going away in October.
October. Last time I checked in September.
Yeah, I know.
I can host for 2 more weeks, okay?
Okay. Well, host means nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
Nada.
Rude as fuck.
All right. Are we ready for a recap? So we can get this show on the road a little bit late.
Yes.
All right, let me get this all warmed up. And away we go. So, last session, you had a split party.
As one does.
As one does. And each of you had a little bit of a experience for yourself for a bit. And Mirda had stepped on one plate that acted as a portal to one place, while Gulch was on a plate that went to another. Mirda ended up in Hoblock's library and was had a little bit of a meeting with Brom Arenthal, who explained to her that he had had some misgivings about what was going on in the tower with Mako and the deeds that were playing out to ascend to godhood, as it were. He had a associate from outside of Hoke meeting him there to bring him one of the stones that you would use to ascend, and the decision was made in order to stop Mako. He was not going to ascend. Brom was not going to ascend, and there was it looks like there was some prior discussion that had happened. This was planned ahead of time, as they saw the writing on the wall, kind of, with Baba being killed and being used for Mako's ascension into the stone. This final stone that was brought to Brom was going to be the conduit in order to allow Strahd von Zarovich, a nobleman who was also a vampire from a land outside, that said he had made Mistress Skilfra, who was the leader of the Silver Lining, and that they knew that Luther Chevalier, who was the current king interim of Hoblock, was trying to go to Dragant and possibly meet her to secure a shard for himself. Knowing this, Brom sacrificed himself so that Strahd could ascend into that stone, allowing you to take that back to Mistress Skilfra so that he could be in proximity of her and control her if the conditions were right, and also if she were to use the shard to place in her collection of what's called the Talisman of Power, he would be able to stop that as well. You took that. You took Brahm's dog Emilio and a small package, a letter for Gulch, and you were taken to the portal and given 2 vials of blood to use for the portals as they use blood magic. And Mirda transported herself from there to the original space you both were at, and then figured out that she needed to use the other vial of blood to port out of the tower. And prior to that, Gulch, you had made your way outside of the tower from your portal and had an interaction with Sophie. Sophie had given you a mission to collect your friends and stop this Talisman of Power from being engaged, and also to help your friends. While you were there, Inra showed up after you kind of got zapped back from Sophie's little interaction. And Inra had kind of turned around. You guys were both gone, and had seen some visions in the different mirrors of different things and gathered different information, and then saw a trickle of blood come from seemingly the middle of the air, dripping down, and a voice calling to him to the portal as it activated. He walked over to the portal, opened up, came out, and was greeted to you. You guys both made your way to the windmill, as Sophie also told you that you shouldn't trifle with those ladies, and you needed to make good on your promise to take the socket stone back to them. You did so, and you were kind of preparing for dinner and an evening relaxation to get your strength up before you head back to Trigant or whatever you decide that you're going to do. While you have gotten about a 12-hour head start, Mirda appeared outside of the steps of the tower when she came through the portal, and horribly failed a dexterity saving throw, and kind of tripped and fell, rolling down these stairs to right before the portal. But as she looked up, the portal was covered by, and the surrounding area covered by, about 4 or 5 displacer beasts. And that, I think, is where we left it. Anybody, any questions, any follow-up, any clarification needed before we move forward?
I have something about like me picking up Benra's hat.
Yes, Benra's
and
hat
looking in a
was
mirror.
on the floor on that portal
Okay.
area.
And then I kind of like looked into the mirror, and there's like someone in the mirror about the similar size of Benra, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
you had a vision of, well, there was 4 visions. One was of Luther Chevalier, Osha, and Brahm talking about next steps and what he was going to do. There was one where a different Gulch was killed as he was walking into a bookstore with Brio being pulled away
I
by
have that. Yep.
someone who seemed familiar to you from your past. And then the other one was you and a version of you that looked very much like you, and a version of Gulch that did not quite look like Gulch, talking about which hand would you wipe with if you had an arrow in the other hand, in your main hand.
Perfect.
You know, poop talk.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that was
I got a
the
tail.
yeah, you had to tell. So you can use that. But yeah, then there was the final one that you were talking about where someone who looked very much like Benra, your father, introducing someone who did not quite look like you, looked like a very clean cut, maybe slightly younger, more put together, maybe got a master's degree, and wearing the nice robes and seemed to be a practitioner of magic, being introduced to somebody who looked very similar to someone as Hot Rod, aka Rictavio. And it's very obvious that this was not you, but it is a version of you. And
Okay,
he seemed to
got
be
it.
very proud to be introducing you. You did find the hat. The hat had a couple things in it. It had a note in it with a map with a very particular entry point to the Southern Isles that you've been racking your brains over for the last couple of years, trying to gain access per the King of Hoblock's request that you've failed at time and time again.
Okay.
You had a recipe with images on it that showed kind of like in an IKEA style how to make a certain kind of I believe it was soup. And one of
Talking to me
the
or talking to Gulch?
you
Oh, I can make soup now.
well, you have a recipe of making soup.
Oh,
You got to roll for that,
Gypsy Gulch.
big boy.
Got it.
And also, it apparently looks like there's children in it as the protein source. So,
Oh, okay, good.
and then also there was a picture that looked like a hand-drawn image from a kid, and as you ran your hand over it, it feels very familiar to you. It's almost like you're pretty sure you made this, and it's like a crayon, like a chalk type drawing of Benra, an image that looks like Benra, as if a child made it.
So, and while we're on the boat.
Yes, Benra while you're around the boat. Oh, you mean like right now, like recently?
Yeah, like
Like you
Enraz
made
did
it recently? Hey, Dad, I
while
made you
we're-
this.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I wrote, I drew this like 3 days ago.
So that is where we pick up. Let's start with Mirda. Base of the steps, face to face with 4 displacer beasts, snarling, growling, grumbling, whipping their tails into the air, getting into an attack position. Their bones and muscle and sinew are very taut, and they look like they're about ready to pounce. As you look up and you're on the ground, you are prone. What do you do?
I assume they've already seen me though, right?
Oh yeah, they're staring right at you.
Still gonna try it. We're just gonna
Okay. So you're gonna
be real sneaky.
pass
Thought
without a
they saw
trace.
something.
You're gonna Jedi mind trick these boys. And I'm gonna, you know what? Hold on. Why don't you roll it? And if it's better than their perception,
Roll what?
roll a stealth check.
Plus 10 on top of that, right?
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. So, okay. All right. So you roll this amazing stealth. You just kind of freeze. You don't move, and it's very quiet. There's no wind. You're afraid, like, if you pick your hand up and you put it down, the crumbling of the dead grass underneath your hands will alert them. If you move backwards, your foot scraping against the stone is the dirt on the stone is going to make a noise. You're not sure what to do. But they do not perceive you. They seem to be looking above your headline, like where you're at.
Can I just say, you know how like you're building something and you drop a screw and you see it fall and you hear it hit the ground and you look and you can't find it anywhere? That's what I imagine just happened to Muta right now.
Yeah. Where's it at? Dirt.
Definitely still looking for that screw. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. So what do you how are you going to navigate this? You're about 10 feet from the portal.
Where is it?
It's
Is
it's
it
literally
like-
right underneath this one displacer beast that's right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Mm, all right. I hate to do this to Penelope, but we're gonna summon Penelope as a distraction.
Okay. Penelope begins to step upon. Well, you can explain what does Penelope do? Comes into existence. What?
Freaking like a mama bear and her cub. She comes busting out of these woods, out of these trees right here, and she immediately roars as loud and fierce as a bear can.
I like it. I like it. It does distract them. They all turn and they all kind of begin to make movement towards Penelope. Penelope is close enough to the one that's on the portal. The one that's on the portal just turns around. The portal apparently is not active because obviously if it was, this displacer beast would be vamped out somewhere.
So Penelope is gonna attack the one on the portal.
Okay. So they go ahead and roll Penelope's attack. I'm going to see what happens here. Oh boy.
Oh, whoops.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
I double clicked.
That first one hits.
Nice.
For sure.
Fucking massacre.
And since it's a surprise, I'm going to go ahead and let the second one hit as well. So doing 22 points of damage to this one. So taking a bite and taking a claw to the left side of it, it kind of moves it just so out of the way. Just enough room for you to be able to run into the portal if you wish.
I do. And Emilio.
And, well, wait. Does Emilio go?
He's attached to my hip.
How?
Okay?
Do you have a leash?
It's a spirit bond.
No. It's not. He's just a doggo. It's a spirit. Oh, I love it.
Alright, I'm gonna.
You
As
gonna-
I run to the portal, I'm gonna grab him by the collar. and
Okay.
drag him with
Okay.
me.
All right. So you're gonna drag him. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Or
DC 10.
animal handling.
Or yeah. No, you're right. Animal handling. Okay. Yes. You're very calm. You've done this before. You reach in. You grab that that collar, and you're like, "Come on, boy!" And you as soon as you step on this, you start to see yourself like, kind of fading away and that familiar feeling. But just as you do, in the distance, next to the tower, just within visual, you see this small creature like scampering up towards you, as if to say, "Wait for me." And the last thing you see before you vamp out is a small little fox.
Don't you dare do that to me.
And all of a sudden, you're with Emilio. And look, you made your choices, all right? And
Motherfucker.
you find yourself just outside the portal in front of the windmill. Now, before you go in, we're gonna say this is fast forwarded about 10 hours. That's the distance between the time that you guys have made it here and you left the tower, because it's about a 4-hour walk from the tower to, or well, you guys went through the portal, but like there's still a 10-hour gap when she was in the Hoblock. So to Gulch and Inra.
There's a 10-hour gap between when we got here and when she showed up.
Correct. Where you ported in, you came in, you sat down, you've ate, you've had some time you did some prestidigitation around the kitchen area, you kind of cleaned it all up, and you guys are headed to bed. It is nighttime at this point.
Gulch, you can go first if you want.
No, go ahead.
I'm still thinking. That's why you go first.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we were just gonna do 2 short rests and then get the fuck out.
That was on the table.
So I don't know if we would still be here if there's a 10-hour gap.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's why I'm giving you the option to tell us what you're doing. You know that you've got a 3-day journey back to Trigant.
Okay. You know what? I think
How are you feeling in terms of rest?
I'm feeling great.
Right.
I feel relaxed. I feel, I'm feeling good.
Not too bad either. Okay, do you want like a you just rest for a little bit?
Yeah, I think have a little rest, little nap. Maybe not full
Just kinda
nights, and we can figure out what
the
we want to
area,
do.
see what's going on when we wake up 4 hours from now. Exactly.
Yeah, I know you have to meditate, so like.
Oh, which actually constitutes, if I meditate, it's a full rest, correct, for me?
That's
you.
why.
Yeah, for you.
Need a full rest. So I know you need to meditate, and I can set up. I won't go into the boring details, but I can set us up something to let us know if we're in danger. An alarm of some sort. And then I'm just gonna wink off into the distance. But I'm actually winking at Jonathan, who's invisible, that nobody can see.
Oh, right. Jonathan is invisible. Zophie gave you your friend Jonathan, who
Completely forgot about that. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, sure. And he's like, kind of acting weird about it. But I'm like, okay, I guess I'll start meditating then.
Now you're in the house, yeah? You're in the windmill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure we are.
So how long are you going to be doing this for?
My meditation, 4 hours is a full
4
rest
hours.
for me. So I might as well. If 4 hours pass by, I can click on full rest.
Yeah. I'll take a rest as well.
I don't
Just
know.
a little
if
short
everything's
rest.
Being interrupted. The DM's log here, but 4 hours is the agenda.
Man, being a warlock is like being in my 20s. I just survive off 4 hours sleep all the time.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, now I do it and I'm dead for the day.
Yep. If I don't get at least 5, I am not talking to anybody. I'm
I'm
stealthy
running on
through.
4 right now, so let's keep
Perfect.
going here.
Okay.
Do I click on long rest then? In this case,
right? Yeah, because you get the benefit of a long rest for your 4 hours. Gulch, if you're doing 2 short rests, you would only get the benefit of the short rests.
Oh, we're only doing 1 short rest.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing 2 short rests, which is I believe 2 hours. So if you're doing a long rest, it's cool. So then that's 8 hours. You have to have 8 hours.
So I was just gonna do like 1 chart. Doesn't matter how we.
So the thing is,
we're only gonna be resting for 4 hours.
If you were to do a short rest, you don't get full rest. You don't get your which you don't really need right now because you've got that sweet benefit.
Blood magic.
But in a normal circumstance, you would have to roll your hit die.
Yeah.
And
but I'm at full health and everything, and full spell slots. So
there's not really a thing of like 2 short rests. There would just be like a short rest.
Yeah, I'm just doing 1 short rest.
Okay.
Either way, we're not doing a full night's sleep. We're just doing enough for Enra to feel rejuvenated.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
All right, so, I guess. Well, they're upstairs in the cots. Where would we sleep?
So they were going to be upstairs in the cots because they have a long journey in the morning.
Yeah,
but they did set up some like, and you have like your camping gear, so you have like a pack and a like something to lay on, and they offered you the 2nd tier.
Okay.
So of the area up here. After
we'll
feeding
go up
you
to the 2nd tier and have our rest.
Okay. So when you we'll fast forward to that. So it's only halfway through the night if you're not doing a. So are you doing the 4 hours and bouncing, or are you doing the full?
I was just doing the 4 hours and waking up.
Okay.
Yeah. Rest.
Okay.
Like,
just double check.
4 hours and then come up with a game plan.
Okay. So you have your short rest. You get your benefits, and we're there. What do you do? Are you leaving the house? What direction are you headed? Are you?
I'm gonna just step outside for now.
Okay.
Just kind of get a little bit of extra space.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Teak 6.
Okay.
Who?
Or Gulch is 6.
It's an Apex, all right?
Sorry, I just got off a game.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you guys begin. Where do you go?
Well, we're just kind of standing outside the tower.
Outside the windmill?
Great meditation.
Yeah, sorry, the windmill.
Okay.
All right, so what's the game plan? What do we do from here?
I meditate so much better when Meredith is not around. It's weird. Oh, goodness gracious.
Messed up.
Because she snores.
Like a bear.
So, okay, we need to figure out a way to get back. Now, question for you, since we haven't really had chance to catch up, what happened to you when I left the tower?
Well, when you did, it was weird.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, give me a second here.
Well, I found out some interesting tidbits.
What'd you find out?
So, you know how every once in a while we remember these things from a past life and blah 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 blah. So, you, Mirda, and myself are actually from another universe, not natural to this one.
Hey.
I now remember 2 lives worth of memories, which is really weird. And my deity, Zophie, um, informed me that Mako, who was a wizard we were working with in our other life, brought us here as part of his plan and hid us away from the gods so he could do what he needed to do to ascend. That being said, since we did some fancy stuff and messed around in the tower, they had found me, restored my memory, and told me that we need to destroy these shards and essentially stop Creepy Lady from using her power stone, talisman of power.
Power Stone.
So that's kind of my new request right now. To
You say a creepy lady is one of the creepy ladies.
oh, the Mistress Sky. No,
Oh,
was that her name?
right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the lady who sent us on this whole trek in the first place.
Okay, I was making sure it was the creepy ladies in this fucking with this thing behind me here.
No. I was also told I had to give the eye back to them because my deity didn't want to have to deal with angry witches, so that's why we didn't keep it. But yeah. Oh, I also have these 2 crystals in the bag of holding. I was told to destroy them. I'm not sure what's gonna happen if I destroy them, but I was told not to destroy them where I was because Mako could have become stronger and killed my deity. So hopefully doing it here isn't as dangerous.
All right.
And yeah, that's the gist of what happened to me before our nap break. How are you?
Oh, I have a question, DM, that I
Yeah.
forgot to ask before this.
Mhm.
I have here that Enra sees in the mirror a person that Gulch just likes. Is it the same person we're thinking of?
Mm-hmm. Rio.
Okay. And then a man in half metal.
Yes. Which I don't expect you to remember from the last campaign, but
Lieutenant
it's
Dan.
not far
That's
off.
his name.
Lieutenant Adrian Holtz,
Adrian. That's
Yeah.
it.
Who
It was her
w-
fiance who got half
That's
converted.
what it was.
who went to the dark side to serve the Antimagus and got a bunch of augmentations put onto him because that's what he felt made him stronger.
Got it. And then a man grabs a woman. What the fuck is notes lately? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. What is that? Did
If
you
you're
just
gonna
make that
write
up?
vague notes, you gotta make sure you remember what they are.
I do. This is rough. I don't know what was wrong.
you
I was
you were
honestly
drunk.
no. So it's like I've noticed as we get through the story, I've written less notes because I've just been listening.
Yeah,
I know that's
I did the same
me
thing in
too.
my D&D games.
My notes started so detailed, and then now I'm like,
I
I
know.
hope
I know.
Oliver wrote that down
It's
because I
okay.
don't
This is
remember.
a compliment. This means that you were engrossed in the
And I was
story.
like, I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Okay.
All right.
Well, I
I
thought this
think.
is gonna sound weird,
Okay.
but listen,
Yes.
what I saw in the mirror was someone that you've met before, and someone that you were attracted to. Do you have any
I
recollection of that?
mean, I was attracted to a lot of people.
All right. Well, then this person was very particular, and it almost seemed like love.
For real? It. What exactly did you see?
Um, a woman. In a bookstore.
That must have been Brio.
I don't.
I met
rec-
another version of her in this life. She works at the bookstore across from my library. Or, I guess it's not my library anymore. I was fired. But, well, makes sense why I felt a connection when I saw her.
Then why are you here?
Because I got arrested and then saved by your crew. And then
No.
just kind of. I don't know why I'm here, but now. I mean, now the
Why
fates have all
not?
lined up. I know I have a quest for my deity.
So why not try your best to reconnect with her? Why stick with us?
As I have a job to do. I made a promise to Azofi that I need to keep. My
fair.
needs come second to hers. Theirs. I'll say theirs. I don't know if my deity would associate with the gender.
Fair enough. Another thing I saw was a man that was half metal, named Adrian. Adrian.
Holtz.
Holtz. Holtz.
Yeah, I remember him. We kicked his ass. He was Brio's husband, lover, fiance in the other life, who kind of went all evil, bad
Do you mind
guy.
if I ask you something a little personal?
Go for it. I mean, at this point,
We're kind of all laying it out here. So, knowing that Brio, that you say was your previous love, and knowing that she was with someone else, does that make you angry? Does that thirsty for revenge or anything of the sorts?
no. I mean, now that I understand that I'm a completely different version, and she's a different version from who I knew, I can't be angry at that.
You don't believe that a person from a different universe or something could fall in love with the same person in that universe?
Oh, I definitely do, but I'm just saying I can't be upset if she's with somebody else in this one.
Okay. Interesting.
It's a weird feeling knowing two different lives, two different memories.
I agree. It's a weird feeling. And then I
Hey,
have a. Oh, sorry.
no, sorry, I was just gonna say, so I kind of disappeared out of the tower. You eventually joined me. Whatever happened to Mirda?
I'm sorry, who?
Mirda?
Oh, that's right. The druid in the group. Completely forgot. She was a
The
part of
druid.
this
You've
whole thing.
been drooling all over her this entire time.
It's
The
a
druid.
symptom, all right? It's a symptom I have here, okay? It's
Yeah,
part
okay.
of not being on the water.
Called being whipped.
Does she have a whip?
Have you not seen her use her thorn whip? She's knocked people off of boats before.
No, totally have not. But no, I've not seen her. No, not yet. Anyway,
I saw her
but I'm
go
sure
on to
she's
the
okay.
other
She's got a whip.
For real though, I saw her go on the other teleporter. I wonder where she went.
I'm sure she's all right. We've seen her in worse conditions. She's probably the most capable of all of us.
I have an idea on how we can get back to Tergant without having to ride her again.
I'm sorry, riding her. Oh right, yeah, okay. That the horse. Okay, the horse. Okay, yeah. Totally, yeah. I remember. Yeah. What's your idea?
Well, in the tower, I found this ring. And if my memory serves me right, it's a very powerful ring that might allow me to unlock magics that are not normally available to me.
Sorry, are you reading this out of a book, or are you pulling this from memory?
A little bit of column A, a little column B.
Okay.
I've read about items like this in my studies in the library.
Just wondering. All right. Sure. Yeah. So how do we start?
Well, first, I want to know where the rest of the party is because I was told that I know this can sound crazy, but I was told I need both of you to help me.
Sure. We just have to. I'm sure she'll show up somewhere. Believe. We're safe, right?
Are
We're, like,
you
outside.
walking and talking, or are you doing this all outside of the of the windmill?
Oh, in my head, we were outside the windmill. Were we talking?
We were outside the windmill.
Were
Probably,
you
if
trying to
anything-
leave though, or I thought
No,
that was the
we're
plan? Okay,
still outside.
No,
so you're
We're
still outside.
the
Just
windmill.
chilling outside.
Okay,
Yeah,
It's like
we're
if
just
you took a smoke outside, kind of thing.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. We're just enjoying the fresh air, trying to figure out where we're going.
so it's still nighttime because you only used 4 hours, right? So
Yeah.
we'll say that took you to like the 1 a.m. hour, and then you guys have been sitting out here, kind of BSing for like a couple hours, maybe. So like 6 hours at this point. Continue on.
Teague, are you alright in terms of rest? Do you have enough? Because I know I meditate and I know out of the group, no one else does.
Who are you talking to?
Gulch. Man, second time.
No, I'm fine. I'm well rested. You know, there's some of I got certain spells and magics that require a little bit more of a rest because it takes a little more out of me. But I mean, something in that tower. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna mess with me sometime in the future, but at the moment, I'm okay. But yeah, I somehow accidentally absorbed some blood and just felt amazing. So if I turn into a zombie or something, just let me know. But for the most part, I think I'm good. I'm just trying to think and go through my head and see, you know, if we decide to leave and for somehow or some reason Mirda were to show up here, would we be able to tell her where we're going?
I believe Mira will show up eventually. I mean,
Well, we don't know where she went.
Well, here's the thing: is that we are the minor inconveniences. So, doesn't mean that doesn't work out for all three of us, eh? We are inconveniences for each other, really, which is really fucking annoying.
Very true, though.
Oh, did he just freeze? Oh, no, he's
No,
there.
no.
So I really think at this point, since it's just the two of us, just patience is on our side. And we'll wait.
Do we want
I
to
don't
wait
need
till
rest anymore,
sunrise?
by the way. We can
Do
wait
we
till
want to just
sunrise.
wait till sunrise and go at that point?
Do you think they have rum inside?
I still have rum here in the bag of holding.
For the rum.
Now, question for you: I know you're Mr. Big Guy Pirate, but like, do you like flavored rum?
Definitely not Mr. Big Guy Pirate, but I like any kind of rum. Pass it
It's
over.
like I got this cool new spell I've been playing around with. I can make the rum taste like cinnamon, or make it not taste like rum at all, which probably isn't what you're looking for.
We'll just take the regular rum.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it anyways and make the rum just taste like apple juice and hand it to him.
Props now. Props.
So you drink
What
this
do you
at
get it to be in? Like a cup?
Oh, I just gave you the bottle, man. I got like
Oh, all right.
4 more bottles.
All right. I'll down a shot, like a 2 ounce. This isn't rum.
Oh, it
think-
is.
Oh, this is rum. Okay.
Just be careful. Careful how much you drink of that.
Oh, here we go. I'll raise up the bottle. Cheers to hopefully Mira finding us, eh? Link.
So you guys spend another hour or so having some drinkies.
Yeah.
Tastes so good than apple juice. Go ahead and make me some Constitution saving throws, please.
Fucking do it.
DC 12.
Okay. Oh, DC 12.
I am a lightweight.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
But,
Wow.
you know,
Both of you
is it-
rolled the
is
same.
it Constitution
Saving
Constitution save
Saving throw.
or a
Not Constitution.
rolled a
It's
D12.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save? Okay, never mind. We
You
rolled
just
again.
rolled
You
a
said-
D12.
Yeah, you just rolled a D12. I was like, wait,
I know, yeah.
that's not
You
right.
said D12, and I thought the
No, a DC 12.
Got it.
Constitution. There we go. Okay, so
Oh,
you
okay.
can hold your liquor. Gulch, you're feeling a little tipsy. You're in your cups, and you know it's a great night. Not by much, just enough. Like probably another hour. It'll wear off for you.
Up to you, dude.
That was
Oh,
my
man,
bad.
fucking apple juice.
You know what I like about you?
Oh boy,
The
here we
hat.
go.
I always wish I could pull off a hat like that.
Listen, mate, everyone can pull off a hat. It just depends on confidence, eh?
I don't know if I could pull that hat off. And I'm going to use my tail and just kind of grab it off your head and plop it onto mine. I
Okay.
don't think this works for me very well.
You look lovely.
No.
It's all about
Okay.
confidence. Doesn't matter what you wear. It just depends on how you pull it off. You look great.
Yar, I'd be a pirate.
Maybe don't use the voice. Just walk around with it a little bit first.
Hi, matey.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna take the hat out of his fucking head.
Okay.
Just
See, I can't pull
That's
the
all right.
pirate thing off.
Well, you did great on the ship, especially with cooking and such. So you're all right.
My God, my cooking! You know how much better my cooking can be now. You thought my soups were good before? I can make them taste like anything.
Sorry, anything?
Yes. And we don't have to drink cold soup. I can warm it up for it. Oh, man.
Well, what are you
Screw
doing
the
here?
library. I need to be a chef.
Why not just go make something right now? I'm sure they have ingredients inside the.
Oh my God, we can. And I'm going to go into the kitchen and just start cooking.
Well, when you go to open the door, you are met with a and the door does not open for you.
Oh, the door's locked. That is
Well,
unfortunate.
wait,
You remember on the
Wow.
back side of the door there is a little bit of a locking mechanism, and if you were to shut it just a little bit too hard,
Oh,
Just knock on it.
man.
Just knock. See if they're awake.
Is there a window I can look in?
Can you
Uh,
knock first?
so
Jesus Christ.
there
It's
is
the
a
middle
window
of the
on
night.
there's a window on the second floor,
Are you
but you know
whispering?
that they don't sleep there. That's where you guys were sleeping.
No, that's fine. How high up is the second floor?
Second floor is about 20 feet up.
Not doing that, and you're not getting on top of my shoulders. No,
No,
there's no way.
no. You forget that we're magic.
I forget. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you forget that
You know
we're
what?
magic.
Go ahead. And I step back and I kind of cross my arms, just look at him, see him do his drunk stuff.
I'm going to try to
Stuff.
drunkenly use Mage Hand through the window and see if I can like navigate
through the wall?
down the stairs to unlock the door for us. Or door is.
Oh my god!
Do I have to be able to see the hand to do all this?
So Mage Hand can't, like, it's not like a ghost. It can't go through stuff.
I know.
And it is within 30 feet.
You said the window's only
And-
20 feet up.
Correct. It's still solid.
Oh, is it closed?
Yeah, it's not
Oh, I
open.
thought
You
it was
didn't
open.
say it
No.
was closed.
Well, I didn't think I had
Oh, I
to,
thought it was open.
It's a beautiful night. Why would you close your window?
because it's actually quite cold out.
You should punch through it.
Okay, we can't hear you.
Well, good thing I'm not me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, you should punch through that window.
It's 20 feet up. We got this. Doors. Who needs a door? I
Can we just
can.
knock? Can we get back to knocking? I'm gonna go to the front
It's
door
the
and knock
middle.
really loudly.
It's the middle of the night. You're
You're
gonna get
about
them.
to break a fucking window. What do you mean? It's the middle of the night.
I wasn't gonna break the window.
I'm gonna knock loudly on the front door.
Okay. You do this, and there is no answer. You see no stirring about. You hear no noises. You see no lights turned on.
Fuck. They're not real.
Man, I just really wanted to make some soup. Would have been so
Yeah.
good right now.
Make
Yeah,
me
well, we've got
a
other
perception check,
problems now.
both of you, at disadvantage.
Is it because we're drunk?
You because you're drunk, Enro because he's preoccupied doing something else.
Okay. Perception?
Oh, we went from a 23 to a 6. Ugh.
Okay, here a sec. Perception
Oh
check.
my god. It's so fucking terrible.
I see nothing.
Mm.
I'm just hyper focused on this door.
You know what? Let's go ahead and make
Oh, wait,
that
a
second roll because it's
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
still just.
I was gonna say, like,
super
if that was a nat
focused.
one, then that
I
that
was
would even be
really
better.
kind of hoping.
You don't hear anything. You don't see anything, but you notice that the night has gotten very still, very quiet. There are no sounds in the distance or close by. The crackling of the fire that was inside of the windmill, you can't seem to hear it. It's either not penetrating the walls or you are just, or it's gone out. Unsure. What do you do? Seemed like they didn't answer.
Can I
And-
retcon something
What's that?
a little bit?
Can you what?
Can I retcon something for a little bit?
Yeah, what was that?
When we go and have our short rests, I'm gonna dismiss Winston and just kind of put him in his little pocket dimension.
Oh,
This-
no.
No?
No, that you can't retcon.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, he's still
I see what you're doing. I can see. I can see through you. Straw
I
man.
want him to be tired.
Sure. Or dead. I get it.
I mean, it's
Totally fine.
I don't have a brass piss pawn anymore to bring him back.
Uh,
So we're still trying to get through this door. Okay, I have an idea.
Now, hold on.
Okay?
You
Okay.
can put him in your pocket dimension like right now. It's nothing to stop you from doing that.
Oh no, he's just gonna be chilling on my shoulders
Okay.
right now. Okay, I have an idea. Just be quiet about it, okay? Is there like a
Okay.
what's the structure of this door look like? Essentially, I want to use my strength and see if I can just like
It's
maneuver it off the hinge a little bit and like take it off.
gotcha. The hinges are actually on the
leverage in that.
inside, so it opens towards the inside, and it's a very sturdy door. It's made of some sort of oak, and it's
Okay.
very thick. It's weird because it doesn't feel heavy when you open it, but it is most definitely like a very hefty door.
You know, in my experience of pillaging, oak is flammable.
I'm not gonna. Did you not hear when I told you that Zophie told me not to piss these people off? I'm not gonna burn down their house.
Just the door, not the house. It's all stone here.
Wait, hey. Where's Finn? Is Finn still inside? Is he still sleeping?
He's not there with you.
And hey, are you in there still? Can you let us in? I want to
Yeah,
make some
wait.
soup.
Yes, let's whisper to the door.
There's
Yes,
no
was a great
answer.
idea.
You're whispering.
After I knocked loudly, let's whisper to the door. You're doing great. sweetheart. Can I cast message inside and see if anyone catches my message?
You have to be able to point to the person. So you can't really like point at the windmill. You'd have to like see them. They have to be within visual line of sight.
Well, it says you can cast through solid objects if you're familiar with the target.
That's
then
Oh,
what I
okay.
thought.
No, yeah,
I'm going
okay.
back to read it.
You know that he's on the second floor. You know,
Okay.
if as long as he hasn't moved, he's in the you kind of know the area that he's at in there, and it's on the back side of where like he would be like over here.
Can I cast message?
Yeah, you can like go over if you go to that area. If you try to cast it here, you're not going to be able to like do it. But if you were to do it behind there, you would know that you might have a chance to get a message to him.
be like right here.
On the second floor, like if you look directly to your right on the map, that's where he's at on the second floor.
Yeah, I can zoom out. Okay. so difficult to get into this fucking thing. Do we have to get in here?
And
Are you still whispering to him, like from the outside?
I'm just whispering.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
you're doing.
I'm just drunk and I'm whispering, trying not to wake everybody up to get his attention.
Inra, were you going over there to
Cast
use message? Were you going over there to use message?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna go over here and cast message to the second floor in that general area.
Okay, you can do that. So,
Okay.
with that, what do you say?
Ben, wake up! Open the fucking front door.
If he didn't hear me, he's not gonna hear you.
Hold on.
But you used message, not like calling out. You're using your magic.
I'm using magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using magic.
I'm drunk. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gulch's like, what?
I'm like, Gulch, is he? Hold on.
It takes a few seconds, but then you start to feel something come through, and it's in your mind. It's different than what you were expecting. It's more like what you've come to understand is how he communicates with you, because he doesn't use his mouth, he uses his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? What's going on?
All right, I'll cast message again. Gulch and I being Enra, we're locked out. Do you mind opening the front door downstairs for us?
I'm kind of busy. Can it wait?
I'm sorry, busy.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy.
With who?
That's none of your concern.
Ah.
I'll be down in 20 minutes.
Nope, not 20 minutes. You're going to be down right now, please.
20 minutes.
Come on.
Thank you.
It's very fucking cold. I would like for you to be down
He
fucking now.
cuts off like you don't hear anything come
Oh,
back
what
from
a
him.
fucking bitch.
What's going on?
Well, our good friend Finn is he's balls deep in somebody, so that's really all it is.
Oh,
He's not
Margaret,
going to be
that
open to the front door.
sneaky-
Whip.
He's not going to be opening the door for another 20 minutes.
That cheeky little Margaret, man.
I'll go back to the front
Alright.
door.
Okay.
Mirta, as the friends, the silhouettes of your friends kind of creep around the side, because it's becoming the wee early morning hours, about 5 a.m. Just a little bit of sunlight is just peeking in. You feel a tug as you materialize, and you feel Emilio run after the two. Make it a and he runs up to you, Enra, and he starts to bark aggressively in your face.
Leo. It's okay. These are friends. It's okay.
Kind of calms down at your voice, but he's definitely looking at you like you startled them. He's in a protective mode.
Mirda.
Fought Displacer Beast, but that was way more scarier.
Where did you go? How's it going?
So I actually went to your library.
Wait, what?
The portal.
Whoa.
The portal took me.
To the room in my library that looked like the room we were in. I was wondering what that was there for.
It was like it seemed like a cellar.
Yeah, like okay. Wait, was there anybody there? Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay, but I definitely need a rest.
You sleep a lot, Mirda. Really, for a druid.
Listen,
What?
Somebody riding you? Are you okay?
Did you open your
just worn out.
Did you open your mouth? You saying this? you start to hear a commotion happening inside. You start to hear something like hitting the wall, like something breaking, and then some like voices.
They brought out the china. They know we're here.
You hear
noise.
some like very quick steps coming down the stairs right next to the door. The door like opens up, and as the door swings wide open, you see a Finn who is shirtless and his pants are kind of like barely pulled up, and he's like, "Oh, we need to go
And buddy, how'd it go?
right now."
That was not
what's
20
wrong?
minutes,
Oh,
man.
there he goes. Oh, there he goes.
He's
Right.
blows past you guys, and you start to hear Margaret and Ophelia.
Mira, he fucked someone.
Coming
I'm
down.
assuming Margaret.
What?
And don't ever come back here, you defiler, flower taker. And you start to hear nastiness spewing forth from Margaret's voice, and the voice becomes more and more aggressive, and as it grows in aggression, it starts to take on this otherworldly sound that is a little creepy.
Guys, time to go. Yeah. Let's go. This is a good time to go. Run? We should run. Yep, definitely run.
You get back here!
No guessing.
I
no guessing.
Will tell
We gotta go.
you to
We're leaving.
pieces.
Definitely leaving. Gulch, hello, come on, let's go.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, fuck off, Gulch.
I mean, they gave us some room.
You're welcome.
And then,
I didn't sleep with anybody.
Yeah.
I can say thank you.
what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. We'll go into the forest, so I'm gonna try and follow or find Finn.
I guess we'll
I mean, I don't know
follow.
what other option there is. We're going to the forest right now. 'cause this
Mirda,
seems like we don't know.
Emilio is very, very startled by this. He's barking a lot, but in a way that's like danger.
Emilio, run with us.
And he obeys your commands. But yeah, you guys get to what you could consider a tree line. It's not really a tree line, but there's like a grouping of trees. And as you look back, you see that two of these hideous creatures like kind of step through the doorway, and they're looking around, and they're screaming after you. And this is what they look like.
Great. Fucking great.
Hey. Wait, what?
We will find you. We will hunt you to death.
All of us? Oh, just
And then-
Finn?
You know, they kind of like make their rounds and are kind of searching around. You start to see this blue and purple kind of like flames kind of start to shoot off of their shoulders and roll down into their hands as they're like lighting the area around. And they're beginning to kind of make their way your direction. You're a good couple 100 feet off. At this point, there are some patches of like thick grass that have grown from that water that you saw when you guys came here a few days back. Seems to have kind of revived some of the plant life and is growing tall weeds.
Yes. For these, I recognize these plants.
I knew there was something off about these ladies.
You knew? You're the one that walked off by yourself with them. What do you mean you knew? I stayed at the carriage, and it was lovely. Okay. Oh. What direction are we coming from? Oh, is it
They come from this direction. Yeah, you're headed back the direction. You come to a crossroads that you've passed before, but you know that you've got quite a bit of a journey before you get to where you need to go.
All right. All right then.
Well,
I
nothing
guess-
sobers you up more than running away from a night
Adrenaline?
hag.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Emilio.
Emilio.
Okay,
Did you follow us?
Finn, buddy,
Oh.
how
you had
was
the
it? Was it your
parrot
first
talk.
time? Like
Finn,
what?
the fuck?
Are you talking?
What? Yeah, I'm talking to Finn. So like, what happened? Like, was it? It wasn't Margaret, was it?
You have Emilio come up behind you and give you some licks to your hands. He's panting very heavily as you guys have ran. I don't want to talk about it.
No, you're definitely talking about it since we just got kicked out of that house. So,
I mean,
so how was it?
How was what?
Because you actually, well, okay. Honestly, what did you do that night that took you 20 minutes to do or more? Well, you had to.
I was just talking with Bella.
Right?
I was just talking with Bella, and then
And you couldn't just take 2 seconds out of your fucking day to,
you
let
guys
us
were
in.
you guys were fine. You were outside. I was
talking
comfortable.
with Bella without your clothes on.
I was
huh?
no.
Fucking
That's not how it
Bella,
started. That's not right. That's not true.
It's not.
That's fine.
It's
No.
not usually how
She
it
said
starts, but
she
usually
liked
how
my
it ends.
ears,
That was
and no
fine.
one's ever said
That
that
was
before. And then she started to pet me, and I felt like she liked me, and then she said she wanted to turn me into a fox, and I thought that was cool. So I started to take my clothes off because I didn't want to like have to be bound up in that. And then her mom or whatever came out, and then she started to change into this creature, and I got scared and I ran.
That was the most 16-year-old thing in human terms that I've ever heard of.
Well, I mean, in fox years, that's
lovely.
like 472.
We could have
Right, I said
explained the
human.
situation.
No, I don't think
Buddy,
she
it's
wanted to hear it.
Hey,
Feel
it's
like
alright.
she.
It's okay.
You're okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
It's fine. It's fine.
okay.
I don't think that she really cared to hear my side of the story.
Ah,
Yeah.
man.
You're all right.
It's
As long as
just-
we're out of there and not dying by whatever that was. should be
Okay.
Was that Mira?
It's good to see you all.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, Mira. Holy shit, where have you been?
Yeah, I guess we kind of got interrupted.
What happened on your end?
Drunk?
I mean, not anymore.
You're 100% sober right now.
Okay.
You guys are.
I may
clearly-
have been at first, but we're
It's oi, mate,
early
Gulch,
morning
it's-
jogs.
Gulch, if it's REM, it's the breath, mate. It's all right. That takes a little bit more time.
Oh, I can fix that. Minty breath.
What the? What is that? Orbit? What are you doing?
I'm like, who needs a TikTok where you got prestidigitation? I can't say it.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I can't say it either.
I can clean my mouth so it doesn't smell like rum anymore.
Is that a cantrip for you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
All right.
It just cleans stuff.
Just
Yeah.
mint.
I can clean stuff, change the flavor. I can cool it down or warm it up. Change the colors. I can leave symbols all over the place.
All right. I don't need to know details of your spell.
Finn walks back to Mirda and kind of looks at you and gives you a big old hug. He says, I'm sorry. I missed you.
Missed you.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just standing outside the tower and you guys, I guess, went inside. I was just left outside by myself.
I know, but you were safe out there. It was not safe
I
inside.
didn't. I was supposed to go with you, and then you come out with this guy, and he looks down at
Emilio?
Amelia. Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you.
The fox is jealous of the puppy. The fox and the hound. Oh,
I'm glad you got the joke.
That was low key dark.
I understand that maybe you like want to move on, and you found a new companion, and you want
What are
to.
you talking about?
Well, because you usually only usually only like, used to walk in the forest with me, but now he's here, and I can tell he didn't make him. So
Companion.
yeah,
Hold
right.
on a second.
Companion.
He's no
Okay.
longer with us.
Oh,
At this point, would I recognize the dog?
roll me a history check. Yes. Every time.
What are you doing with Brahm's dog?
So
You stole
had-
Brahm. You went to my
No.
library and stole his dog. That's pretty badass, Mirda.
as cool as that would be, that is not exactly what happened. You had asked if I had seen anyone when I arrived in the basement, and I did see Brom. But
What happened? Are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay. But he had sort of sacrificed himself, and he had a lot of apologizing, and felt great remorse for you in particular.
For selling us out, and I assume with him being aligned with the King's Hand, who had arrested us and tried to frame us for murder, that Brahm was probably involved in some way.
He was. However, he expressed great remorse and regret surrounding this near his death. But Emilio is now part of our sort of band here.
What do you mean he sacrificed himself?
So they performed a ritual. It looked so similar to the one. Do you remember that? How we saw Baba
Yeah.
in the tower? It was very similar to that, where he sacrificed himself, and sort of his essence is now in this stone. And I'll take the stone out and show it to him.
Was he the one doing the ritual or the one in the circle?
He was the one inside the circle. Just like Baba had passed away inside the circle, same was done to him.
But he did it willingly?
Yes,
Okay.
this is what he wanted.
So who's in the crystal then? Because Baba was sacrificed and Mako was transferred.
His name was Strahd, I believe. Does that name ring any bells for you? Do you know a Strahd?
Does that name ring any bells to me?
You, in your histories, have come across a story or two about a Sergio von Zarovich who had a brother named Strahd. He made a deal, as the story goes, with some dark powers unknown, and was granted eternal life. And there are these rumors that he drinks the blood of the living, controls a land somewhere off of the map, and those who are under his influence, he can have commune with because of the powers that he either has over them or bestows to them. He's linked to them forever, along the lines of a vampire. But if the stories are true, he is the vampire. Like, this is where the legend comes from.
If he's an actual person, like I've read stories, but I'd never believed it to be an actual person before. Weird. Well, I reconnected with my deity, and they restored my memory. I was telling Enra, that I now possess the memory of this life as well as the other life where we all met. You know how Tor was explaining the whole different
Yeah.
versions. I now
Multiverse.
remember 2 versions of myself. And I was told we need to destroy these crystals and take control of a thing of power. Talisman of power from Mr. Sky.
So
Be-
if we give this stone, I'm not sure how they've done this or how they've worked into this, but I was told that if we give this stone to the bad Baba, then this will destroy her and destroy the weapon.
But how do we know that he's not looking to do what Mako did and try to take that power and ascend himself into godhood?
You're totally right. I mean, he could be. I will tell you that his actions did seem genuine, but I could just be a fool. He spoke very highly of you.
Oh. What'd he say?
That he was glad that you would be the one to return to his sort of throne among the books.
I mean, but if he's gone, I was already fired. I'm already removed out of the system.
Yes, but he had written a recommendation before his passing that you will be the one to return
Wait, what?
as part of the library. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that's secondary. I think firstly we need to stop this whole ascension. We need
There was one weird thing though. Adir didn't recognize me, even though we had met.
I mean, you could have been struck out of the system. When I tried calling into the library, I wasn't recognized anymore. That's how I knew I was fired.
Excommunicated.
Yeah.
From your readings, do you think Strahd should be somebody that is trusted?
I don't know. Most of the readings I've read is, he made deals with dark entities for immortality. The whole idea and stories of vampires come from him. He's like the vampire, So I don't know how much to try. On the plus side, found out I don't have the vampire curse. I'm good to go. So hopefully none of you guys will have anything happen to you in those 2 weeks if we don't figure out how to deal with Mistress.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, well, you know how she said you have to come back in 2 weeks or suffer the consequences, and she was drinking our blood and
Yeah.
blah
I
blah
hope
blah
it
blah
just turned to a
blah.
bat.
I assume that she was trying to convert us, but I've been
I'm glad
assured
that's
that I'm okay.
one out of 3 of the voting to turn into a bat. That sounds so lovely. So God's majority. Definitely don't want to.
Okay.
I can't sell a ship as a bat.
Okay. So,
You
anyways,
don't need a ship as a bat.
we have
Oh, you will. Yeah.
crystals. Pretty
Yeah.
sure I have Mako in the bag of holding.
Do
Okay.
Do you
you
have?
are you pulling? Are you like assembling them, or what are you doing?
No, it's still in the bag of holding.
Okay.
You have Strong.
Anything.
Luther. Last I checked, in that book in the tower, is on his way to Trigant.
Right?
And from my talks with Azofi, Azofi.
Usually somebody else.
It's
Yeah.
your real life patron.
Azofi
Praise
said
be.
that Luther is on his way to the Silver Lining, and essentially we gotta take everybody out, make sure they don't activate this talisman of power.
Well,
They
why
need
don't
to
one of us just
sacrifice.
activate it?
What happens if we do?
I mean, there's this whole thing about needing blood sacrifices, and
How much blood, though?
well, this is gonna sound crazy, okay? But apparently we're on this thing called a planet. So it's just like a ball, and there's just like stuff up in the sky.
As you say that, as you
And-
say stuff, and you like put your hands up in the air, it's very obvious now that there is something in the sky heading towards you, and it's almost double the size of the moon during daylight hours, but looks like the moon. Which you can also see the moon off to the side. That is not full quite yet.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure their plan is to pull that thing from the sky down, which would, from what I hear, is gonna kill us all. And apparently that amount of blood is what will allow them to transcend
Oh,
into godhood.
crazy,
Kill us
because
all? Like all of us right here, or
I mean,
all as
like,
in the planet, this
everybody.
continent, this.
that's so crazy, because that's what I use to control the tides. Oh, all right.
No,
You
I think
use that?
I think you're looking at that.
Oh yeah.
You mean that one over there?
Oh, got it. Okay, yep. Don't know what that is. Yep. Okay. All right.
So, yeah. Well, I was told
Well,
I
you're
needed to destroy these crystals. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen if we do. Do we want to like destroy one now, see what happens, and then when we
already
get there,
saw what happened when one got destroyed. The one was shattered.
then we mended it back together?
Yeah, but it doesn't really hold power anymore.
I mean, do you want me to just break it here, see what happens?
Kind of.
Uh,
All right. What's the group choice here?
Grab him
We're
out of
living
the
on
bag.
this fucking intersection. What are we gonna break it here? I'm down for breaking it.
Any innocents around? Anybody see anybody?
I don't think so. I kind of hope that fucking bitch from the windmill is here, but she's not here. So,
All right.
Mira,
Which one are you breaking?
any opposing?
Well, I've
points?
got two on me. So one
So-
that I believe had Mako in it, and one was just
When you go to reach into your bag to find them, you only
Yep.
see the one that was broken. You can't find the other one. You can't recall it. It seems
Oh.
to be missing from your bag.
Well, what's wrong?
slight problem.
Concerned, but all right.
So I got this broken one.
Great. And the other one?
I can't pull it out.
What?
You can't pull it
You
out?
lost it?
Or is it
mean-
not there?
I put in the bag of holding, and the whole idea of the bag of holding is, you think about it, it pops in your hand, you pull it up, and it's just not popping out of my hand.
Where have you had the bag? Could somebody have taken it?
It's been on me the whole time.
You're sure?
uh,
What about a
Jonathan?
pickpocket?
I didn't run into
Jonathan?
anyone.
What do you
Sorry.
Jonathan's like,
Jonathan.
Jonathan shrugs. Is like,
I'm sorry, Jonathan, the
Sir, I don't
person
know.
that-
what this is. You can't hear that.
Gulch. I know, yeah. Gulch, who are you talking to?
Multiverse shenanigans, don't worry about it. You were standing watching. Anybody come in and try to
I
take anything from
certainly
us?
was not standing watch. I was just with you in your drunken stupor.
No, I mean,
I was there.
fuck.
I'm here.
Okay, so no, I meant when we were sleeping. Nobody.
Not that I'm aware of. I too was also taking a rest. But
Yeah,
I
damn it,
saw
Jonathan.
nothing. No, but I'm not.
You were-
I'm not here
were
to be your
supposed to-
god dog. I'm no offense. And you see him look. No one else can see this, but you see him like look at the dog.
I'm feeling like some real like ghost whisperer vibes going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh. What's going on? I just see
Don't-
him like looking around.
He's
frantically.
like-
Sure he's not still drunk?
I'm fine. Don't
Did
worry
you just
about
change your accent, Mirda?
Don't worry about it.
I loved it though. That was really good, actually.
Are
Well,
you really? Are you
shit.
still the same Hirda?
All right. Well, we did get a little drunk.
Who's we?
I got a little drunk. I mean, okay? I got a little drunk. You were with me the whole time. You
He
didn't
had
see
some
anything?
apple juice, and he decided to get drunk after that. So, don't really know what happened
Got
after
drunk
that.
off of apple juice?
Well, I
Gulch
think
got drunk off of apple juice, right, Gulch?
kinda, yeah. It was
Definitely did
strong apple
100%.
juice.
Pretty standard apple juice, but all right. But anyway, yeah, he totally did.
Nonetheless-
And now you're apparently hallucinating, unless you tell the truth, of course. That are you talking to something or someone or some? What's going on here? Because
Don't worry about that. The important thing is the crystal's gone.
did you just hiccup?
The crystal's gone, and we need to get back to Mr. Sky and stop whatever we need to do to stop.
That was extremely
Should we
vague.
destroy this stone here then?
I
But
am.
if
going
you're
for it.
telling me,
To her.
if you're telling me your buddy there is trustworthy, I don't want to destroy it quite yet. But if we can at least get the talisman off of her, we can prevent them from doing any shenanigans. Now, how many
What
here
can
are
we do
with
the
us?
talisman?
I mean, as long as they don't have it, that's more so what needs to happen, right? Because they're trying to essentially kill everybody, redesign the world into their liking, so they are gods and in charge. And I don't really want that. I like my books. I don't want my books to be destroyed. I got things I
Mm.
want to do,
I mean, I certainly don't want that
people I
either.
want to meet.
Theoretically, they aren't really your books anymore, huh?
I
They
mean, she
are.
said I got
You
reinstated.
can borrow one by one, but got fired, right?
No, she
She's
said I
not
got
fired.
reinstated.
Oh,
Anyways, we have
no one remembers him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including my hallucination.
Oh, so you are
I'm sorry, what?
hallucinating.
There are 6 of us.
No.
Hey Winston,
Don't
I'm just
pick your
No.
hallucination.
I don't
Pick
think
it.
a hallucination just counts on a seat on a ship, after all.
Winston, I want you to be safe, so just give me a second here. And he's gonna poof away.
Can any
There.
of the animals detect his hallucination?
Not
Can-
actually a
That's a good
hallucination.
question.
Exactly. That's why I'm. And they.
Can your animals?
Yeah.
So you do notice that that Emilio is kind of like paying a little bit too much attention. He's staring off into space in to the side of Gulch, but not making any real you know, not making a fuss.
Okay. I think if my memory serves me correctly, with my studies, my books, my overall amazing research abilities, I can use this ring to unlock magics that I don't normally have access to. Temporarily.
Where did you get? Oh, this is. Did you get
This is from the. Yeah, I got this from the tower. Now, we are approximately. How far away are we from Dragant?
You are 3 days journey.
We are 3 days away from our destination.
Well, is the moon full?
No, it is
No.
about. It's about 5 days out from being full moon.
Well then,
So
Gulch.
we can either travel 3 days and make a really. I feel like this. And Finn was talking about, this whole doomsday thing happening, or some dangerous thing coming. I feel like this full moon's probably going to be like pushing it real close.
I was just reiterating what Mirda told me when she sent me on my journey and turned me into this.
What did she tell you again?
Yeah, like that. There's a catastrophe coming on the passing of the 80th moon, and we're on moon 79.
Okay, so I feel like if we wait till the full moon, it might be a little late, or it might be pushing it real close.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
it gives us more time to figure things out if we're not on such a
if
crunch.
how tired are you, Mirna?
What would you like to do?
If you need a rest, we can set up a camp here in the bushes, give you a chance to rest, and Renai can take turns keeping watch. Once you feel like you're back at 100%,
We don't have a really quick. I'm sorry. We don't have a carriage.
No, we
anymore,
don't.
do we?
But
All right.
with the ring, I might be able to teleport us back into the Silver Linings Fortress,
All right.
which would
Oh, I
eliminate
see.
about
The travel
3
time.
days worth of travel.
Right.
Get us there once we're rested in that 100%, and we can deal with shit when we're in there.
All right with this plan.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Maida, how
Jonathan?
you feel?
I will need to rest before any strong combat.
That's fine. Jonathan, is this an okay plan? What do you think? What's your 2 cents?
No, I'm here to help. I don't have a
You can have an opinion.
quarrel or opinion with it either way. I'm
Okay.
simply here at the behest of Sophie to help you in whatever way that is. I'm invisible
Sorry.
for reasons.
Yeah.
Now, I do
I'm sorry,
want to
Gulch.
stress I cannot make any sort of magical or physical attacks or that will bring me out of my invisible charm.
But you should be able to magically come with us, right? Yes.
Oh
went
yeah,
through
no,
a portal.
that's I am here on this plane of existence. As
Okay.
long as you focus me, that's fine.
Yeah. Yes. Of course. Okay. Perfect. So let's set up camp. And set up camp kind of off to the side over
Sorry.
here.
Who are you just talking to?
Yeah, it's really like they don't see him, so like, they're just hearing you talk.
I'm doing it to fuck with them partially. Don't worry about it. Just you've trusted me this far. Let's just
Yeah, I'm trusting you less now. Wait. Who is is this tree alive? Is this an int? What's going on here? Like, what are you doing?
it's just multiverse shenanigans. It's the easiest way to put it.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I have a truth-telling thing. Can I roll?
You can do an insight check, but I mean,
Yeah, can I do an insight check?
so the way that things like the insight checks are really meant for NPCs,
For other players.
but with other players you can
Yes.
role play it, so it's not like you can make him roll to tell you unless you've got zone of truth.
Right. Okay.
So
I'm
it's
gonna
not
roll
something
insight.
you can roll an insight, and I can
he
give you like
decides, kind of.
what's that?
I roll insight, and he kind of.
Well,
Like
you
the
can either
player
choose
decides
to
or
believe
he
or not
chooses.
believe, but as far as whether or not he's telling the truth,
Okay.
that is not
Gotcha.
that you can't really roll for that as a player because you don't know what they're thinking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can
I'm
distrust.
I'm gonna roll insight. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. I understand.
That wasn't stellar. But you know, you feel like Gulch has known what he's doing while you've adventured with him. You have a certain amount of trust. And this may sound off the wall, but you know, Gulch, you feel, depending on how you personally feel, like, you know, it doesn't, you know that Gulch isn't going to put you in harm's way unnecessarily, unless it's really cool.
So, is Jonathan there through magic? Or
Are you asking me or are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Okay. So no, Jonathan is here through.
He's another version
Yeah.
from another universe.
He's
but
real.
He's
Yeah.
invisible, and I'm the only one that can hear or see him, unless
why is
he
that?
drops it. Because my deity did that. Because
The reason-
Jonathan has a family and life here, and everyone knows him to either be dead or gone, and we just didn't want to
So is it
start
magic keeping
start
him
the
invisible?
drama.
No, magic is not keeping him here. He's here through like portal means, like how you guys all got here.
Okay. So
The magic's just keeping him invisible.
So it is magic keeping him invisible.
Correct. But it's like godly magic.
Okay,
Dude, the
so-
smile on Mirida's face right now.
Do what you're gonna do.
Because
What you
we've
can do?
asked so many times to use the spell.
Okay. Okay, you know what I mean?
I was like,
go.
is this gonna break? Maybe? I don't know. But we have asked.
Let's see, what's this
so many
DC
times,
here?
The last time I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it.
Many.
Make an ability
Dude, I
check using
think I
your
may
spell.
have gotten it this time around because I keep using it.
Now you know. Now everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this work. Because now it's being worked properly. Yes. This wouldn't, but here's the thing, you would need to know where they're at.
Wait, hold it. Does counterspell work for this?
Yeah,
or-
you could counterspell the detect magic spell.
Okay, but also think.
Oh
I
my
could
god,
see
yes.
Where, I could see where Emilio was looking
Hmm.
and sort of take cues.
So
from-
what I want you to do is I want you to
Gold.
draw me a I'll give you a 10 by 10. So like two. Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't matter. Here's what's gonna happen. All right. Here's how this, because otherwise I was like, why am I saying that? Because I kept forgetting that I'm like, they're visible on your side of the screen too. So I'm gonna move him, and I'm gonna say that you notice that Gulch, you know where he's at, but I can't show you. But you notice that that Emilio starts to follow around, and he is staring in. Where's my snap? Where's my?
The music just stopped. Oh, there.
Emilio is staring in this general direction, like he's in this direction. I'm gonna give you a 3x3 square, and if you land in it, that's where you're dispelling the magic, and it'll work. So draw me a square that takes up 3. Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask you. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go to this. Okay.
Okay.
Making sure you're not cheating. It 100% dispels that because he's right in the fucking middle of that thing. Here, hold on. Don't get rid of that. Hold on.
That's funny.
Boom. He's right there. I literally put him right there. So yes, you dispel the magic. But
Oh, it's so good.
at the same time,
Deer comes out of nowhere and kicks you.
hold on. You start to see the shimmer kind of ripple off into the side, and you see another person in that area. And he looks to you and says, "Well, this is awkward."
Who
Does
you?
And he raises his hand, and you notice that he has a bandage over his hand. And he says, "Well, I would be Thomas Strongwall. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, and also, I guess, thank you.
Thank me for what?
Well, without you, I might not be able to have escaped that prison."
Why are you
Uh,
following us?
Well, I was gonna just head out, but you had such interesting conversations, and I kind of wanted to see what would happen with those hags back there. So, yeah, it sounds like you're headed to my stomping grounds, Silver Lining, and I figured, especially now, why don't we travel together? Because we're headed to the same spot, and there's strength in numbers.
Sure, but are you not a friend of the mistress?
I don't know who you're talking about. I've known many mistresses, if you know what I mean.
Oh, great. So what were you doing in the tower?
Well,
Can I
my
insight check him as he's like playing dumb about it?
sure. He 100% does not know. You do not get an inkling of him, like he doesn't respond to that the way that you would think.
Why is your name in that book? And I'm just gonna start walking towards him.
Oh, well, the lady that got killed, she had thrown it in the corner as she was fighting off that wizard when he attacked her. And I happened to be placed in that corner as the light magic went up, and was unable to escape until you took it down, thankfully.
how did you become invisible?
Well, I can do that to myself. It's through a lot of practice and training. I have developed the skills necessary to perform this magic. I actually really despise magic, but it has helped me out in a pinch, and I only use it when absolutely necessary.
What were you doing in the tower?
I was there to locate an object
For who?
for Baz Biggins, the leader of the Silver Lining. That's who I work for.
Who is Baz Biggins?
Baz
What do
Biggins.
they
You
look
guys said that
like?
you were with the Silver Lining, right?
We were hired by Mistress Sky.
Not familiar with that name.
Well, she was the one that seemed to be in charge of the Silver Lining.
Baz
And
must
she
have
had
been.
told us to come find you and retrieve your item.
Oh, maybe it is Baz then. Maybe Baz is playing some tricks and has got some new hobbies. I'm interested in that. Did she have a whip?
Wait,
No?
we
No whip?
we
Okay.
recognize Baz, don't we? She was the one taking bets.
You do. Yeah, that's who Baz. That's who you know as Baz. The half orc
Are you
female
talking?
that was taking bets at the
Are you talking about the little half orc lady who?
Hey, well, first off, she's pretty big. Okay.
Okay,
No, don't
sorry,
ever
I
call her
apologize.
small. She does not like that.
But the
So,
half orc
got a whip.
who tends to take bets from the fighting arena.
I mean, she's got people to do that for her. Occasionally, she'll go and work with this hobgoblin. I forget his name. Goose or something.
We met a Bass, and
Oh, So you know Baz. Okay, so you know Baz.
I'm pretty trying to look through my notes. Give me a second. Did she get killed, or was she just being eaten on?
You're talking about
Sorry.
Yeah, when you walked in with Kendall, like to introduce you, she was being fed upon by
Yeah.
Mr. Scalefra.
I think that something has happened. The organization's not what you think it is anymore.
How different could
And-
it be? I've only been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, Mr. Sky, who we're kind of getting like a vampire type feel from her, seems to be in charge. And last time we saw a Baz, she was being fed upon.
Okay, I see what's going on here. You're pulling my leg. Is this like you guys? Are you like traveling storytellers? Is that what's happening? Are you guys looking for? How did you get in the tower? I
As
don't
he
understand.
says that, I'm gonna pull down my collar and show him the bite marks on my neck.
The mosquitoes out here in August are horrible. I know. I get it. I have one myself right here. Any points? But
Okay.
they'll go away if you crush up a little bit of aspirin and maybe a little bit of orange pill, lemon pill, something like that. You like soak that up and then you throw it in there. Or if you get some baking soda, you can you make a little salve, and he starts like to pull a few things out of his bag, and you recognize that.
Okay, let's leave it at you need to go back to the Silver Lining.
Yeah,
We need to go back to the Silver Lining.
obviously.
We can work together, but and take this however you want to take it. Be prepared if things don't work out the way you think they're going to when you go back.
I mean, I kind of live life that way. So
We were told to get you and bring you back.
oh,
We were told that you were, unless I'm remembering wrong, you were a lover of Mr. Sky. Now, that also being said, this could have just been what she was telling us to bring you back, and she might have
I
an
mean, she
alternative reason
sounds
for you being pulled.
kind of like, you know, my type, but I'm interested in meeting this blind date. I'm into it, you know, whatever works. I'm fine with that.
You're talking
I'm
to,
open.
You're talking to Tom, right?
Yeah.
You're not talking to. Okay. And so, are we all like walking in the direction of where we need to make camp?
Wait, yeah, you
at
guys
this
are
moment?
making camp over here.
Yeah.
So this is all
So I'll,
happening during
I'll
camp
kind
time.
of, I'll kind of like nudge at Tom, like, hey, if anything goes wrong, it's the redhead's fault over there. You see, yeah.
What,
all
that
her
one?
fault.
The one?
The
badass
no,
that has the dog?
Actually, no, it's
That sniffed me
not
out?
that
I
one.
can't believe it.
The one that the one with the no shirt and the one named Finn. That one,
Yeah,
it's his
that
fault.
guy. Yeah.
that guy. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
his fault.
He's that's a body.
You're not wrong.
Man. What I wouldn't give to be back in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah? And he like slaps you on the stomach.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
totally,
get it.
totally.
This guy fucks. All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could do with a rest if that's what we're doing.
Wait, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you take the crystal from us?
No, I didn't.
Did you see who did?
I did not.
Can I insight check him again?
Sure. You can tell that he's 100% lying.
Okay. I really wish we had that crystal to keep away from, the bad guys. But
Yeah,
if you
I get
don't
it.
know where it is, like,
Well, obviously they need to be out of the wrong hands, right?
yeah.
I want to make sure that the right people get their hands on the crystals, especially that one with that wizard. Man, I saw that happen. That was, whew, man. I don't ever want to see something like that again.
Yeah, it sounded brutal.
Yeah, he like
Well,
killed
do
that
you
lady.
Trust that wizard?
Oh hell no, no, I hate it.
No.
I hate him. I was there to kill him.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that
exactly,
he's-
right.
I'm glad
we
that he's
really
dead.
need- well, he's not dead. He's in that crystal that we're trying to
Right,
bring,
right,
but
right. That's
it's
what I
just,
meant.
it's gone now.
I'm glad that he's off of our plane of existence and can't do any more harm. I wish him dead. I wish his family dead, and I can't wait to piss on his grave.
I know, right? Like, I'm so glad we see eye to eye on this, and I'm glad.
Yeah, me too. Okay,
I'm
well,
just Hold on. But
yeah, no, we can walk over by the
shoulder.
Just don't touch me. Sir, don't touch me. This is unwelcome contact. No, don't touch me. Get away from me, sir.
As I'm
Distracted by
trying.
Gulch, trying to feel him up.
Sir,
I'm gonna try.
Well,
sir,
to
I
like-
look. I know that I made a comment about the gentleman with the abs over here, but I'm not. Your
I
horns are
can't-
lovely. Your horns are lovely. It wouldn't be my
Does that
first.
work?
Okay, it's not like I haven't. I'm just saying that I'm not. It's cool. Just I'm very tired, and
Okay,
you're very flattering. It's
Okay,
great,
I
but
just-
please,
it's nothing
just-
like that. I
I
just want
get
to let
weird.
you know
I get
I'm
weird.
here for you. and
Okay,
I cast
cool,
my fate presence on him.
awesome. Thank
Try
you.
to charm him.
What is this? What are you doing, sir?
I can.
You there with the
As
hat?
he's walking by, a sleight of
can
hand.
You please.
I'm gonna sleight of
your
hand
boy.
as well.
What are you gonna sleight of hand?
The crystal and as he's walking by.
But where
me
is it?
And Gulch is
Yeah, you don't
distracting
know
him.
where it is.
Do you know where it is on his body?
No,
But you don't
either.
even know that he has it.
I'm trying to
Oh.
charm him.
I thought it was like a public conversation here.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
but I'm the only one who knows that he's
But
lying.
you can't just be like, I'm gonna
Right, but
pat you
you're
down
also
real
assuming
quick
Oh.
with
Ask
my.
whether or not he saw who took it.
Meredith
And
sleight of hand
I-
is up.
Which also doesn't mean that he could still be lying. Obviously, he's lying, but it also doesn't mean that he has it.
Mirta, when did
I
you?
don't know. I feel like Enra with someone walking around a campfire and Gulch chasing him, I could make an assumption, right?
Yeah, you can make an assumption. Sure.
we're at like 360 degrees around this fucking campfire at this moment. I feel like something's up.
Now,
Right?
it would stand to reason, yes. Now, first off, Mirda, I just saw that you did a sleight of hand. What was that for? It was before the Fey presence. What were you doing?
It was when Gulch was trying to feel him up.
What were you trying to do though? Like, what was that for?
Just see what was on his person.
On his
You're
person?
just feeling them up too.
Yeah. You know.
TSA
I
pat
critically
down
failed
style.
it, so I'd say that
you reach
I
out.
probably,
Yeah, you go ahead. You explain it to a reasonable comfortability level
Is that
for
a
yourself,
word?
but it
What
goes
is this,
wrong.
like rating? Like, is this?
What?
What if we
Basically,
what if it's super lewd? Like, what if I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
well, just grabbed a whole handful of
Yeah.
dick and balls.
That's up to you. Like I'm not as a DM gonna make that happen. But if that's what happened, that's what happened. But let's say that the hands went wrong. It could have been ass. It could have been crotch. It could have been the eye. You could have poked an eye out.
Actually,
You could have.
even better.
You know.
He has a dagger in his side pocket. And
He has 2 daggers.
So instead of actually grabbing anything, I cut my finger.
Oh
on
shit. Okay.
The dagger in
Yeah,
his
you
pocket.
take a D4 damage.
Is the dagger not sheathed?
He has one that's like just stuck in the.
Okay.
You know, it's like your Leatherman.
Just a full 4.
You know.
Jesus.
Full 4 damage. You're just like really tired, and that's why I like slept. And you're like, oh shit, fuck.
Like,
You're bleeding on the ground. Then
hide it.
Gulch cast the Fey presence. So what are we trying to do with this Gulch?
I'm just trying to charm him.
Okay. So
He
You-
needs a DC saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
well, hold on.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Mr. Strongwall. It's a half elf. Yep, half elf. What? It's maybe. Let me double check. Where are my traits?
Oh no, that's not a trait.
Yeah, but there might be an advantage.
No,
too.
no, it doesn't. No,
Let-
so
let-
I
let
know
me
what
check.
you're doing.
Let me check.
I just
When
don't
I
want
check,
it to work.
you're a little quick. A little quick to. Oh man, there's all this extra stuff in here now for the PHP. Speed of dark vision. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. So you still can try, but I get advantage
Okay.
on the roll.
That's fine.
So what's the DC here? What are we doing? We're like
16.
16. Okay. All right, Mr. Strongwall. We are looking for a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven. Oh, shit. So that first one is what we're taking. So he gets 15 on it, and 16 is your...
Yep.
Okay, so he fails that. That was his dump stat. It was freaking wisdom. God damn it. It's fine. Charmed or frightened until the end of your next turn. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again. So you're trying to charm me, but what's the like? How are you trying to charm?
Trying to charm him and say, listen, I feel like there's some tension here. I need to know where the crystal is to make sure it's safe. Are you sure you don't know where it is?
Let's double check that charmed condition. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. So you can now try to persuade him
With advantage?
with advantage
To tell you the truth.
to tell him the truth. And
Come
let me
on.
see, what is that? What is the
14.
So it's persuasion versus my wisdom. Wait. Persuasion. versus my deception. It's either I'm gonna. Okay, so you're doing a 14. And he's trying to deceive you. You have advantage, so his first roll was a 21, so you would have had to make a 22.
I'm gonna use Chrono Deviance to make him roll.
Oh my god! Finally. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go remove that. What were we gonna say? 5? 5 Chrono Deviants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so he's gonna do another one. Oh, even better.
I'm gonna use the Chrono Deviance on myself.
Okay, another 5
I
off
would
of
have
that.
done the same.
Yeah, no, that was great. So
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Was that like a roll again, or was that like auto?
For him to
succession?
roll again, yeah, he can.
Oh shit, am I? Okay.
Oh, I thought I can. put it back,
No,
it
it's
doesn't-
fine. I'm doing it.
You can roll again, but now you have to beat a
Okay.
26.
Do I get no, I can't
Advantage.
fucking beat a 26.
So if you don't want to do that, I'll add it back.
I'm not gonna be able to beat a 26. My persuasion's a +4. Can I try a different tactic?
You may try.
No. Okay.
Mm,
5. Like, I mean, explain it. Like, let me know
Yes.
what you're thinking. You tried to persuade him to tell you about that. I mean,
And
you've
he
got an
said he
advantage
doesn't know
still.
where it is. Yeah.
He's still charmed, but how long does that last?
I
Short.
really
long or
hope
short?
we could. I really hope I could find it. If it's my deity told me if it's not in the bag of holding, like the wrong move, it could just explode. And it would just be devastating. And I just
So real quick,
Tell him
by the way,
what-
that Fey presence is only until your next turn. So now we've kind
it
of
would have only been.
it would have
6
been that
seconds.
one time to like try to get him to be charmed to like give you that. So now you don't have
So-
advantage.
You
Okay.
should have told him that whoever's holding it, their penis gets really, really, really small or something.
Like, I don't know. I just.
Your bag of
I
holding.
don't want a small child to stumble upon this because I've heard that if the wrong person grabs it, they could absorb into the crystal and it will explode.
I mean,
And it would be huge.
that
And I'm trying to do what I can to see if I can do a deception roll.
I don't know where you heard that, but I mean, that's not what I heard Mako saying before, things went up in smoke.
You're gonna
for him.
you're gonna trust an evil wizard over a deity
Over-
that gave me the ability.
It's a devil you know versus the devil you don't. You know what I mean?
You know what? I can't.
I just can't. Look, I don't know you guys either. Okay, like, no, I'm not saying I have it. I'm just saying that if I know where it's at, maybe it's in a safer space than a bunch of people who are hunting it down. Whereas I seek to destroy it because it contains.
Oh, that's what
Someone-
we're trying to do. I was
Right.
literally about to destroy it.
But here's the deal.
Okay.
I got beef with Mako, right?
Okay.
And the reasons are my own, and you don't need to know about them. But he owes me a life debt, and
Hold on.
I am. You're gonna interrupt me? You're gonna ask me my questions, and then you're gonna interrupt me?
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're right.
Some guy with a really small penis drove by with a really loud car. I didn't hear anything you said because the car
don't
was
own
so
a car.
You
fucking
cast a
loud.
spell on him.
He said that he has his reasons for wanting to destroy the crystal himself, because if Mako's not dead, as you say, I got beef, and so I need to be the one.
Christ.
I need to be the one who destroys him once and for all if he's not dead. I thought he was dead.
You know what? I can understand that.
Right.
Well, they don't remember it, but we have some beef with him too. But yours might be a little saltier than ours, and
Oh yeah, it's total pork sausage, not beef. I misspoke.
What can I do right now to convince you to trust us enough that we will let you do it, but just now?
You want to destroy
Because-
now?
Yeah.
Right. So that can happen. But first I need to have it examined to make sure what you say is true. Because if not, I'm destroying a very valuable piece of arcane equipment. What is all over me right now? What is this? The vines are growing up around his legs.
Well, it's just snare, so it's actually just rope.
Oh, okay. So you
Isn't it-
wait.
it's
You're using
invisible,
rope
I'm
isn't
trap.
it?
enamored with his conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just going to place that around him, so
Yeah.
if he moves out of that square, it'll go off.
Okay.
But right now, it would be stationary.
Now he has a what is the save to get to not get a
Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw? Okay, so he can't he can't be surprised. So he would get advantage on his dex saving throw. So if that happens, he'll do that. But yeah, he sees this rope lying around him, and he knows that he's like, I know this trick. I've seen this before.
It wasn't me.
Oh,
I
I was watching the whole time. If you did this, I would shake your hand, because this is this almost caught me off guard. Now listen, here's the thing, guys. I'm willing to break bread and to rest and to get you guys as quickly as possible. I know a shortcut. We could probably save like half a day into town and give you guys like the royal treatment getting into the Silver Lining. I mean, I don't know how you guys originally got down there, but I know a place that has a special little door that you can just kind of like walk right through.
Well, we were originally brought in by our good old pal and longtime friend. Guys, help me.
I can't bated breath. What is his name? What is his name? It's don't tell me it's Vincent. Don't tell me it's Vincent.
No.
That fucking sack burlap bullshit.
You're talking about Kindle.
What?
Kindle.
No, his name's Vincent. His name's Vincent. He likes to. No, he's. Oh god. That clown. He probably took you through like the little magic door in the bar, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
I think he does birthday parties.
Yeah, I mean, I would not put it past him. And sometimes, when times are rough, you got to do what you got to do. I can't fault him for that. But so what are we doing? What are we doing here? All right. Look, I feel like I'm getting I came out willingly and by no magical means that you placed upon me out of my invisibility to talk to you guys. I'm willing to, hang out, take you in.
Mira, can items be passed through this spell of yours?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
maybe.
okay. Well, you go ahead and reread the transcript and let me know.
Oh,
No, you can pass things.
Okay.
we'll say yes.
Tom, you have something that kind of belongs to us. I was wondering, first off, you were hiding from us to begin with and also following us, which is not really ideal.
That's interesting.
Then,
Oh, go ahead, continue.
second off, you have something that we need in order to assist with our current objective.
I get that. I get that. Now, let me ask you something. Do your friends like you?
Oh, definitely no. No, I'm a pirate.
So that's why they left you behind. Is that what happened? Because I don't know if you know this, but I've been following you since the tower, and guess, spoiler alert. He points to his hand. It's got like the cloth around it, and he kind of unravels it, and there's like a cut through it. He's like, blood magic ain't cheap, my friend, and I'm the one who got you out. Remember that? Remember that?
No, I have no memory of that.
No, no memory
anyway,
of that. No,
so
no
the
memory of that at
story
all.
you've got.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. You don't remember?
I don't have all day to wait.
You know, throwing my voice. Like, you don't remember that? Got you out of the portal. Then I followed you guys into the portal, and then we all showed up at Granny Windmills over there, which I was smart enough not to sleep in, by the way.
Okay. You're a businessman. You're
I mean, it can be.
clearly. Tell you what. We will give you. Let's make a contract.
Okay.
You get us into the silver lining,
Mhm.
so we can do what we need to do to help restore your order back to its glory.
Okay.
To get
Never
rid
lost a
of
shine,
res- You've been
Didn't-
gone for a little bit.
3 weeks, man.
and yes, but you say you've never heard this Mr. Sky, and I think she's tainting what the silver lining.
Well, I feel like Baz is just playing some tricks with you guys. That's personally that's her MO. That's what I feel like is going on.
If that's the case,
Well, we'll find
easy
out.
money for you. I will give you 200 gold to get us safely into the silver lining.
You want to pay me? Cool. Well, we can shake on that. I'll take 200 gold. I ain't gonna, stare a gift horse in the mouth. I was gonna do it for free, but 200 gold on the table now. Let's do it. Tell you what, I'll even go further. I'll sweeten the pot. If we find out that Mako's not in this little, whatever, he's pointing at your crystal, like the little crystal that you say he's in. If he's not in there, then I'll give it right back to you. But if he is, I'm gonna smash the shit out of that.
And if you do, let us be there to assist.
I mean, I don't know what you can do. You can watch. I mean, I'm just gonna off the top ropes, tie it to my elbow, and then something like that.
I don't know what's gonna happen once it breaks. So if something were to happen, we want to be there to help.
Okay.
We need to make sure Mako is gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
much
that's
as you do, but for different reasons.
sure. Okay. Well, I mean, it's gonna happen when we get in there anyway. So one way or another, it's gonna happen. I don't know why you were being weird and making a big deal out of it, but I am gonna hang on to it in my little secret hiding spot in my mind that I can recall at a later time. Because I'm in the business of distrust, and so as much as I may show that I'm trusting you, and I am as much as I do typically.
That is why money is on the table.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we'll make a contract.
Trust you to not betray us, and I figure if we have money on the table,
yeah,
you seem like the kind of person who would honor a contract.
Oh yeah. Honor amongst the Silver Lining members and contractees. That would
and
that would
under
be.
my breath, I'm like, we're gonna get fucked.
Oh no. I would never. He looks you right in the eye. And he's like, I would never double cross you.
Oh, you heard that? That's weird. I really got to work on that.
Oh, he was looking at Gulch. He's like, he wasn't like it was like it was aimed at you, but it was like being told to Gulch, and Gulch was like, it was just something he was saying.
Okay.
Now, can we talk about like your little gremlin friend over here? What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody else has brought it up sooner. I mean, I think you were the biggest surprise.
Wait, why would you call Mira a gremlin? She's perfectly normal.
He was obviously not pointing at here.
Oh.
Hey, don't talk about the lady like that. You know,
Sorry,
she got a dog.
pirate.
and apparently, I don't know what to call you. What is your name? And Finn like reaches out to shake his hand. He shakes his hand back, and he steps out of this snare situation and needs to do a dexterity saving throw ×2 because oh wow, it was a 17 because he has advantage on that, but that was a critical fail on the first roll. Ooh.
That could have been bad.
He steps
He
out
falls
of
and
it.
breaks his
Finn-
neck.
He's
Does
like,
Finn
ooh.
still have no shirt?
He feels it like almost grab his foot. And oh, hey, you set a pretty good trap. I like that. Now, big boy, what's your deal? And before they go into a conversation with that, we're gonna end it for the night.
No way.
Yep, it's 9 o'clock, 9:15.
Nice.
Even
Probably another hour.
Eh,
Okay.
that's what you thought. It's 9. Well, it's 9:15 for me, which is what 1:15 for you guys,
12.
or 12:15. Yeah, 12:15. What?
Okay. That's fine. I took 0 notes because
okay.
I was so invested.
It's okay. That's good. I mean, that's good for me. I think that's the best kind of games.
Terrible for me.
A lot of role play going on. There wasn't any fighting or anything like that, but you know, sounds like you guys are gonna get your rest, and then you're gonna be heading into Silver Lining headquarters, and who knows what you're gonna run into there. But I feel like we're in a good spot for potential wrap up next session. So
Okay, cool.
I've never got the chance to deceive anybody, which sucks because I have a +8 with deception.
jeez, wow. See what you could have done here,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I'm not gonna let you do it, but like
No, I know. I
you
should
could have
changed my
deceived him
tactic.
and told him, "Hey, I've got the wrong one," and tried to like play that game.
I know. After the charm wore off, I realized I should have went with the stronger.
That
So,
that Fey presence is kind of geared to like either make them fight with you or to make them run from you.
What happened to
But I
the
like to
cameos?
use
Are they dead?
The what?
Don't worry
cameo.
about it.
Oh, the
worry about
no, he was unable
Worried.
to make it. He had some issues putting his kid down, and so I just told him, hey, I'll go ahead and play
They
it.
sell like plenty of horse tranks. I know a couple guys.
No, they'll go with the whiskey. It'll be fine.
Horse tranks. Give him a good old leg drop.
You're the first person to ever bounce off that joke with me. Everyone gets super
It's like
offended.
horse tranquilizations. Wait, you can't give kids
Everyone
horse
gets super
tranquilizers. Of
offended.
course not. You also can't give them ivermectin.
Oh
It
yeah,
doesn't stop the
you're the
Republicans from
first
doing
person to bounce off with me with that joke.
You're
That's
welcome.
funny.
I'll do my best.
I know. Of course, slacking over here. Jesus,
Horse tired.
Yeah.
Horse sleepy.
dude. Of course, yawned
And
like
all I
18
thought-
times.
Like all I can think of is when somebody says I'm gonna put the kids down. I'm like, oh, they're like that's all
Like
I-
animals?
I think too,
Oh my
and I've
God.
used that joke too, but
Oh.
that got really bad reviews.
Nobody thinks that one's funny.
Gotta
I think that one's funny.
That's funny.
look. You just take the kids out to the farm. Everybody knows. Kids don't put kids down. You put them at the
We're going
farm.
To the pet cemetery.
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
fine.
going
It's
to the
all
farm.
fine. It's all fine.
It's
right
a
next
great
to
farm.
next
Everybody
to
has so much
Goldie.
fun.
Are we still live?
So
Oh, good.
next
good,
week,
good,
no
good.
game, but I will be
Next week,
I will be
no
streaming Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be raising some funds and awareness for cancer research for Fred Hutch. And then but during the day, I think more daytime hours because I
I'll
get
try
the day
stop by.
off
I'll
because
have
my
Wi-Fi
new job is awesome.
and stuff.
Cool.
I have Wi-Fi and stuff, so I should be able to try and stop by.
Okay. And then the 30th is when we're good to play again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you're anyone's free before that.
Okay.
Well, I
Let
am
me-
before that too.
Okay. Let's touch base about that then. Figure that out offline.
If it's, I've got time before that, but as long as it's after
Okay.
7:30 for me.
Okay. We might be able to do that.
Easy for lunch.
Yeah, that might be fine for me. So
So
we'll
if it's
talk
after
about it.
7:30, I'm fine.
We'll figure it out.
Cool.
We can,
All right, guys.
Yeah, we can chat about it.
Appreciate
Okay,
it. Thanks for
bye.
letting me run for you.
guys.
And
We're gonna run it tomorrow then.
see.
What?
No, not tomorrow. A little more time than that. We'll figure it out.
She's gonna be Cora in this chat by herself with her cam on.
I'll play all of you guys.
Yeah, it's just me and Cora, a little one shot, and we'll wrap it up. Hey guys, we
Costume.
we don't need to be
There's
on 30.
bats in the background. We don't know.
And by the way, Gulch totally took the stone from Tom this time. It was weird.
Oh
He,
yeah.
like just like wished it right in his hands. It was weird.
Oh, look at chat really quick. Teak sent this to me. I thought it was really funny.
What, the Discord chat or the
Yeah.
Yeah, the Discord chat. Clicked on his name.
that's his bio. Oh
bio.
no.
Yeah, that was
no.
super good. That was super
Here, let
funny.
me hold on.
That's pretty funny.
That's
pretty good.
That's fun.
When Cora does her when she does her
Sorry, Steve.
one-man stream,
Yeah.
You can be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Finn.
Oh no.
I'm Minna."
Oh my god.
It's a whole
Perfect.
story.
It's the best. We'll just do a little puppet play. It'll be fine.
Gang's all here.
You got to do all their voices though.
The only I have the whole Star Trek cast in Pops. That's the only matching set that I have.
That's fine. I mean,
Be really funny though.
Wait.
I don't even want to know who I am. I don't even want to. know.
this is you. It's Betty White.
I gotta.
It's me.
Oh my god, it's on her head. It's on her
dude,
face.
He captures
That's
it.
hilarious.
No way, he captures it. That's so funny.
Oh, Betty
think
White
he
back in the dead.
captures it.
What? Rest in peace, Betty White. I love you. That's why I took you out of the box.
I have to
All right.
pee so
All
bad.
right, go pee. I will talk to you guys later. We'll hit
Bye,
each other
guys.
up in
Bye.
Discord. We'll figure out another time if there's one that works better. So I will
Bye.
talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hey.
All right. Hold on, kids. Hold on. Here we go. That was fun. There was a lot of RP tonight. That was good. I think I saw a few people in here. Puny Plays. What's up, my friend? How you doing? Big Ben. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for being here. Appreciate ya. Looks like we got a follow while we were live. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging. I'm glad that you found it entertaining, Ben. One more hour. I would, but it's almost 10. Well, it's 9:15 and I haven't ate dinner yet, and it's East Coast time for all of them. So, maybe that won't be a problem in a year when I'm possibly living in Michigan, when I'm going to be in the East Coast time zone. But anyway, let's get the raid command going. Oh, did it do it? Okay, there we go. Let's get this food fight command ready. We are going to go hang out with our friend Shattered Mutant. Come on. There we go. They are doing a 24-hour I don't know if it's a birthday stream or a year anniversary stream. It's an anniversary stream of some sort. And I should have been better about that. I had it up earlier. But I will see you guys sometime next week. I think Friday is the first day that I've got that scheduled. I'm going to be raising funds for cancer research for Fred Hutch. I'm going to be setting that up this weekend, and we're getting get some things posted on Twitter and everywhere. But yeah, next Friday is not D&D. We might play some Baldur's Gate 3. Might do some art. We'll see what's going on. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Let's get this raid going and go say hi to Shattered Mutant and say hello. And that we love. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh no, he's on over.